What's going on, you beautiful people? So this video is going to be for somebody that wants to do communication, that wants to dive into, maybe you're doing public speaking, maybe you just want to make videos on here, whatever it might be, man. We're going to talk a little bit about this because this is something that I love and I know you guys love. You might be in a situation right now where you're wondering, how do I get better as a speaker? How do I get better as that? Now, I'm not saying I'm the best in the world, but you could look back at my old videos. I wasn't necessarily always the best, but it wasn't only that. It wasn't that it was that it always never really felt like me. It was not to the worst case ever, but I knew that there was more that I could get to. And I want to share with you guys something that really helped me understand why it was that I was able to get through that I heard from this dude named Les Brown. He's an amazing freaking speaker. I think you guys would love him if you want to dive into that. But what he basically said is that when he is training somebody, when he's practicing on, helping them get better as a speaker, firstly, he has to help them get better as a person. Help them get better as a person in terms of, it's not always the words that you say, but it's who you are behind the words. He said is the most important part. We can always usually tell how that person is coming off. If they're prideful, if they're arrogant, if they're negative, if they're all that stuff. And you get up there and you start speaking, like it says in the scripture, this ain't even no video about God, but like it says in scripture, from the heart, the mouth shall speak. So a lot of the times when you start speaking, people can instantly see your heart. People are going to instantly know, like, oh, that's how that person is. People is like, they're speaking from this place right here. And when we start like feeling insecure, feeling negative, feeling anything like that, feeling not very positive about who we're speaking to, y'all know that, man. The person that actually, like, you can feel like they hate you when they're talking to you, or like you don't like somebody and you start talking and instantly like, oh damn, my tone ain't exactly right or something like that. And that's not going to be the best. So, and he said that he just feels like you have to train the person to be the best that they can as a person for them to, be the best that they can as a speaker. And one of the ways he says to do this is to become more secure in yourself. You have to be comfortable in your own skin before anybody else can be comfortable with you. Now, this is something that I've been going on my journey of, like, really getting comfortable in my own skin, man. It's been like, I didn't even realize how uncomfortable I was in my own skin and just how much more I could get to. And I know that you guys can get to that too, but it's like removing the ego that we have of, you don't realize how big your ego is until you start to go through something that really causes you to have to destroy it. And I think it's such an amazing journey that we go on as creators, as whoever you're going to be, man, whatever you're trying to do with this, trying to defeat the person that is inside of you, that little voice that's telling you, oh, you're stupid, oh, you sound stupid, oh, you're saying nothing of substance, oh, the outcome of this is so important that I'm going to put so much pressure on you that the outcome is actually going to be even worse because of that. Oh, you look stupid right now, so we're going to put all of the focus on the fact that you look stupid. You're not even going to be able to say anything why. You're not going to be able to say anything at all. And I think that's so much fun also trying to remove that, man, because at first it sucks. It's like, well, is that just something wrong with me? Is that just something that's going to always hold me back? But if you realize that being able to defeat that monster that is ego, it's probably the best thing that you could do for literally your whole life. Not even just as a speaker, not even just talking, but for your entire life. It's something that's just changed my life completely. Every time I go into a place, there's places that I literally wouldn't go into because I felt so insecure, because I felt like, no, that might be awkward. That might be not the situation for me. But the more that I've dove and destroyed that ego and been like, nobody really cares, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really cares. And if I can go in there and just focus on what I can bring to other people, it's the best thing ever. But it really just, the main concept of this is just being able to get yourself as a best you can on the inside. And a lot of times you can really see that by seeing and paying attention to your voice that talks to you in your head. If your voice that is in your head whenever you go somewhere starts literally looking at somebody and saying like, oh my god, that person is ugly, that person is this, that person is that person sounds stupid, that person, you start judging the people in your head, automatically it's going to usually be doing that to you too. But not only that, record your self-talk in the morning. Record your self-talk in the morning and be able to practice having a better self-talk. Like, how are you talking to yourself? Because how you're talking to yourself is, there's a beautiful thing here. How you're talking to yourself is usually how you're going to be talking with other people too. If you can't have love for yourself, how can you have love for somebody else? And it's something that I'm really seeing on YouTube. Like, I'll go and I'll see like other people's, when I reply to people, or when I leave comments on people's YouTube videos, a lot of times you can see how they freaking respond to you. And it's just more of an observation. It's not a judgment, but it's an observation on how that person's heart might be. Because I've seen people like, I always feel like I really love you guys. I really genuinely care about you guys, genuinely, like a whole bunch. And I always try to reflect that within my comments. But I mean, it just comes out naturally how much energy and passion I have, not just for these videos, but for what this can do for y'all. Like how y'all are actually going out there and doing great things, and how one little video that I create here could literally just change your entire life if I'm able to keep it as good as I can. And anytime one of you guys says like, hey, this really helped me here, or, you know, thank you for talking about this, or this is something I've been dealing with, I'm just so excited for that, man. But I've noticed that there'd be people on YouTube that I'll go to on their channels, and I'll be like, I'll be leaving a comment, and they'll respond to me in the most dry manner. And, you know, maybe that's just how they are. I don't know, man. But I will tell like, hey, it doesn't make me feel like you actually care about me. It makes me literally feel like you are just trying to do this for money, or for, you know, you're just trying to get the views. Like you don't care about me as a person. You know what I'm saying? Me, that's taking my time out of my day to come and watch these videos of yours. And yeah, because even some people, man, I'm gonna be honest, I've seen some comments and it seems like they are using ChatGPT to reply to me. And that is, I think that's where I draw the line, man. No, that is where I draw the line. I'm not gonna ever use ChatGPT to respond to you guys. I don't know. I just don't feel like that's genuine. And I don't know. I don't know if I've ever tried that in the past. I hope I have not tried that in the past, to be honest, man. But yeah, it just doesn't seem genuine, man. I don't know. Maybe in the past, like that was me that was thinking about it. I was thinking a little bit too much about it. I don't know. You know, I mean, we can all tend to do that. Think a little bit too much. Like, oh, like you're trying to think about the perfect reply to a comment, when in reality, people just want to hear your heart. People just want to like know that you care about them. And I think if you do genuinely care about them, it becomes a lot easier. So for you guys, I know that you're trying to be, you know, whether you want to be a speaker, whether you want to make videos on YouTube, whether you just want to be a better person in your life. Being able to get your heart in the right place is going to make it so much easier to just get up on camera or get up anywhere, talk to anybody, and be able to really speak without thinking about it so much, because you know your heart is in the right place, man. One of the things I've been doing is really placing my heart in the love for people. And for me, that comes from the love for God, you know, and like really placing that into the love for people. And, you know, whatever that way might be for you, just loving people and really genuinely fostering a love for life, love for people, really will reflect in how you're talking about whatever you're talking about, how you show up on camera, how you show up in person. Because it's just really like, I can literally see myself. Sometimes I'll start thinking a little bit negative, or like I'll be a little bit self-conscious about whatever. But I have these things that instantly get me into loving people, rejoicing in who they literally are, who you are. Really trying to see y'all guys, see where you're at right now, have some fun with you guys, and really try to speak life into you. And something as simple as that really freaking helps me. Just like, I just feel the energy shift within myself, and I can just get up here and I can start talking in a different way, and I freaking love that. So for you guys, I hope you guys are able to foster a better, you know, a better relationship with yourself, a better relationship with other people, and that is really going to be the thing that helps shift your heart. And like Les Brown said, it's going to be the thing that helps you become the best speaker, the best person that you can be. And I'm really wishing that for you guys, because I know I want you guys to be able to go out there and spread light, spread energy, spread joy, spread life, instead of spreading that negativity, spreading anything like that. Because we got a lot of those people out here, and we need what you have. We need that light that you have inside. I love you guys. Hope y'all have an amazing one. Peace.